Teresa from Alabama. And so today I'm making some brownies, and they're supposed to be keto friendly. And so in the beginning of the year, my small group leader asked me if I wanted to go and we partner, you know, help each other get through this particular diet that she's wanting to do. So of course, you know, I said yeah. And so it's a keto diet, and so I've never made the brownies, and I'm going to go ahead and make those, and we'll see how they go. Here we go. So this is what you need to make the brownies. You're needing some of this 100% Hershey's cocoa with no sugar, and you need a cup of that. And you're gonna need 1 to 2 teaspoons of this sweetener, okay? And then we're going to need one stick of melted grass-fed butter. Now, this is not foreign to me. It would have been at one time, but my husband has been for the past 6 months or so on a carnivore diet where all he eats is meat and looks after, you know, the whatever other stuff that he's supposed to eat in his diet, and which I could not do. But so then we have to have 4 pasteurized organic eggs, and I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm looking at the recipe, 1/4 of sea salt. So 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. So here we go. Okay, so I've already added the melted butter. And then it says to add the sugar equivalent, and to add, I really don't know. I mean, this is gonna be interesting to me how this becomes brownies without any flour, but we'll see. Let's see. And then it says to whisk all this, so that's the issue. I don't have a whisk, so I'm gonna have to use my blender. And then the eggs, my husband, he does if the chickens aren't laying, he'll go to the store and buy some. And teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, and there's frosting too, you can make and put on it. But it says to bake it at 325 for 20 minutes in a parchment paper piece of glass that's square, like 8 inches. Teaspoon right here. Ooh, almost did it. Vanilla smells so good. I don't know about y'all. I love the smell of vanilla. Okay. And a tiny bit of the sea salt, which is right here. Yep. 1/4 teaspoon. This sea salt could be really powerful as far as salty to me. This is the kind he buys. I know some of the stuff is expensive. I don't do the grocery shopping. He does, so I'm not sure how much things cost. Okay. So that's it right there, and I'm gonna pour it in the pan. Need to get a whisk, so it might not have made it so thick. I don't know, but so let's go. Okay, so you know how when you make a batter of anything and you think, oh, I want to lick the bowl. This is not a bowl that I would lick. I may next time put in a little bit more of that sugar, because it says 2 teaspoons is equivalent to 1 cup of confectionate sugar. Okay, so and I know confectionate sugar is not really that sweet, But anyway, so I thought, oh, let me lick that thing there and see how it tastes. And it is a, I'm trying to figure out the taste. It's not a brownie, you know, like real, it is not supposed to be, don't get me wrong, but you know, so it's something that I could probably definitely, by being on this diet, trying to eat healthier, I could probably get used to eating as a sweet. Because I know lately, I did some trail mix that was in that book. There's some recipes. This is a recipe in that book. It's called the KetoZone Diet. And I said, well, I want to do these because, you know, I like chocolate. And I don't know, a lot of people may, but I don't know if y'all like just those like 85% chocolate. One thing I don't like I'm just rambling, but I do not like dark chocolate, okay? I don't. And my husband loves dark chocolate, so, but let me get it. Yeah, so it's definitely got that taste that, you know, there's hardly no sugar. So this is the chocolate. So anyway, I made some trail mix with some unsweetened coconut and this chocolate and some nuts. And that's been going okay as far as eating that. I mean, I just got to get eating healthier, I think. New Year's, might as well start it. And it was like, honestly, when my small group leader suggested that, all that, you know, I just can't say enough about my small group because I was lucky I found that small group right down the street from my house, which was great. And then it was a Bible study because I was wanting to get more into studying my Bible. And it was over 60, which we all are, you know. And then when she said that, hey, do you want to do this thing? And I thought, I'm not going to say no to any of these things because I feel like God put that Bible study and those people in my life. So, yeah, I am going to try it all. Okay, so, sorry if there's too much cleaning. Let me show you how it looks, and then I'll stick it in the oven. All right, here we go. See that? All right, here we go. 325. Okay, so I did the knife test, and it's done. And also, before I went ahead and put all of it together, I went ahead and add a few pecans in there. Not that many. So I'm going to let this cool, and then we're going to make the frosting and put that on there. Okay, everybody, I think they're cooled. So let's go ahead and make this frosting. So the frosting consists of 6 tablespoons of not melted butter, but softened butter. And then the sugar, stevia, I actually put 1.5 teaspoons in here. And then vanilla, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So, and a 1/3 cup of the cocoa. And this says to use your mixer for it. So I'll get Carrie to pick me up one of those whisks, and that way, or I may could find one at a estate sale, because I'm sure there's probably one I'll be going to pretty soon. Okay, so here's that. And then 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Now, it tells you to, in this thing, it says add the cream a little at a time. Okay, so we'll start. product. Rest assured, this didn't rise like a regular brownie, which is okay. And the frosting, I did lick the bow because it did taste really well. I don't know if that has to do with the whipped cream in it, or the whipping cream or what. But I'll cut it. I guess a serving is 1 square because it says cut 9 squares. One thing I don't like about this book is that it doesn't break down your carbs, fats, and your vegetables when it comes to a recipe in there. And there's not that many recipes in there, but there's plenty of recipes on Google. So I'm gonna let that cool a bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle. It says sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on there. And I don't know if y'all have had chocolate candy with sea salt on it. It's really good. I mean, it really is. So, but I think Carrie will even possibly eat this. Sometimes he just doesn't eat just meat. He will try other things, but for the first month or so, that's all he ate. And it was crazy. All right. I'll put a little bit more on there. This is just a sprinkle, so make sure I got the spots we're supposed to have got it. And yeah, but the frosting's good, and the actual brownie part's not that sweet, but I would definitely make it again, because if you want something sweet, semi-sweet, and chocolate, I think this is a good recipe. So it's been about a week since I made the brownies, and I wanted to give you an update. There were 9 pieces, and I ate a total of 3 out of the 9, and then Carrie ate the rest of it. And the last 2 that he ate, he said that he added butter and some more of the sweetener, and he microwaved it for maybe 30 seconds just to get it warm, and he stirred it up, and he said it tasted really well. I did taste it. I took a taste of that. It was extremely sweet to me, but he seemed to enjoy it that way, so I think it was a hit here. I mean, I will make it again. Maybe add a little bit more of the stevia in the actual brownie mix, make it a little bit sweeter. But yeah, it was a good recipe.